Good evening. This is Christy Ballard, and I am going to present my EDU580 presentation on a couple of Web 2.0 tools and a mobile app. The three that I have selected to present this evening are Symbaloo, Prezi, and Google Docs in that order. Alright, I'm going to begin with Symbaloo. I've used this as my defaulted home page now for almost 3 months. Really like it. I enjoy it a lot. If you were ever a fan of My Delicious, it was a great bookmarking system, but I tell you, Symbaloo is the new way to go. As you can see, it's very colorful, very basic, eye-catching, and everything that you would need on your homepage is right there. I have everything from Google Docs, my school home page website, my classroom website, my Gmail account, the all-important Facebook and Netflix, of course, all of my important things that I use in the class weekly, from Teachers Pay Teachers, Pinterest, ancillaries for my math units, Deci, Pandora. I can put everything on here. And so I'm going to show you how you can delete and add bookmarks as you go. I'm going to delete Google Docs. So you just click it, drag it over to remove, it's gone. Wait, I want it back. So you click on just an empty square, you go to create a title, and you go up here to search and find it. I've already had it brought up, so I'm going to highlight my link, my page. I'm going to copy it back to Symbaloo, paste it. Now I may want a different title on the actual name, so I would put Google Docs. I'm going to show the text. I want it in black font, and I want it with a black background. Once you have all of your information, if you want to change your icon, you can go down here and change your icon. There are lots of different options, from badges to stickers to black and white stickers, golds, blues. I stick with just the basic, especially for the things that I use a lot. But once you are finished creating or editing a tile, you need to click Save, or it's going to go away. Once I save that, then I've now created my bookmarking on my page. So I could just click on it, and here I am, back to Google Docs, my Google Drive. Alright, you can use this for school, you can use this for personal settings. I know some teachers that like to have split pages. They may have nothing but school-related things on their home web mix, and then they may add a page for all of their personal things and have two different web mixes. One thing that they do make available that is locked, that you cannot delete, is all of the current issues, news breaking things that are going on around the world. So I've used it a couple of times, not real familiar with it, but it is there and it's made available. You can receive messages. You can, of course, setting your profile, your account settings, language, sign up, sign out. This does require, I believe, an email. Yes, it does. It is free, and it's a great way to have everything that you might need in a day's work at school right there on one page. Symbaloo, don't forget that. Alright, now I'm going to discuss my Web 2.0 tools. The first one being Prezi. I know some others of you are big fans of Prezi. I personally have an account, however, I've not created anything on it. But my daughter has, and so I'm just going to use one of her presentations that she did 2 years ago, I believe, when she was a freshman. And I found it to be really interesting. It was a lot of fun. She enjoyed creating it, which she, you know, like most high schoolers, not real excited or eager to do any kind of assignments. But this is a great alternative to PowerPoints. One thing that I'm thinking about doing, each spring we do a famous Missourians project, and we work in pairs in 4th grade, and we've always done a PowerPoint presentation. And this year I'm going to attempt to use Prezi. I really like it. I think it'd be great, especially for timelines for 4th graders. It's pretty basic, but it can also be eye-catching and informative at the same time. It's a lot of fun. All right, I'm going to show you what she created in 9th grade, and this was on World War I. And as you can see, you have a bird's eye view of a city, and as you progress down and start reading the information date by date, it moves you in and out of the skyline view, and you get your information. Very eye-catching, very interactive, I think. One-sided interactive, but it is eye-catching nonetheless. Graphics that involve the audience and keep their attention. I'm thinking this is something I might have to start working on with grammar. Any ideas out there, teachers? Throw them my way. Got to keep their attention for grammar. But I thought this would be a really neat way to let them present their timeline of their famous Missourian that they will be working on in the spring. As you can see, we continue to go further and further until we can go no further down into the city, and then you can just back yourself back out. This is one of many, many ways that you can use Prezi, but she's used it a couple of different ways since, but very eye-catching. Really enjoy the activities that you can do with Prezi. No email account is needed for younger grades, and because sometimes that can be a problem. If you teach in the younger grades, school may not encourage usage of setting up email accounts for younger children. Parents may not be thrilled with the idea of their 2nd or 3rd or 4th grader or even 5th graders having email accounts. So this is a great way to have an alternative to a PowerPoint and not have to have an email account. Prezi. Great, great, great. All right, for my second 2.0 tool, I'm going to talk about Google Docs. I've known of it a long time, relatively new user, but however, as you can see, I've got a little bit in it so far, but I have found that the most helpful thing about Google Docs is I'm a big jump drive user, flash drive user, whatever you want to call it, memory stick. I don't always have it in my pocket. I don't always have it in my purse. You have a Gmail account, you have access to Google Docs and the drive. You can put presentations on it, which I finally was able to take that big step and do one of our presentations in our 500 class on Google Docs. Really enjoyed it. Was also able to do a lot of collaboration with my my classmates, which was wonderful. Enjoyed that immensely. I've also used it. I'm out and about, no jump drive, find really neat things on Pinterest. Hey, I want to save that. How can I save it? I can save it on Google Docs. So, this great PDF file, snow verbs. We're doing verbs right now, and verb tenses with past, present, and future tenses. Really like this idea, so I just saved it. Didn't have my flash drive, but I had my Google Docs. Was able to save this great little activity for my students. Still downloading here. I'm a big organization fanatic, so this really came in handy for me. So saved it where I was at, and then was able to conveniently open it when I got home or when I got to school and I was ready to, you know, either print it off or modify it to what I needed it for, which I did modify. I actually turned it into a bulletin board activity. But great thing, great app or tool. In this case, I'm using it as a 2.0 tool. So, not so many things that I use in the classroom per se, but going back and looking at my 2.0 tools and my mobile apps, the things that I'm using in my classroom along the lines of 2.0 tools, I didn't put on my mind map. So, I thought that these were some great ways to share different things that I am already currently using or getting ready to use, and I